Poetry. We have heard all sorts of poetry and poets. Lyrical ballad, classical poetry, sonnet are the categories of poetry which we are familiar of. But slam, heard of slam dunk in basketball, but poetry slam, just heard. Let us have a recitation of slam poetry by slam poet Karen Finney-Frock. You may get some idea of slam.
When electrical lines first snaked their way through the rural South, the people all flipped on their light switches and said, "Look, now we have power." Then they formed a half moon around the bare bulb and staring, wondered at its mysteries. Light bulbs work like this. A filament bent in two like a politician's tongue and...
So, got some idea? I think yes. Slam poetry is a performance poetry where bodies react with the flow of words. With the joint effort of US Embassy and Cove, first slam poetry competition's audition was held in GAA Hall, Tamil. From 87 furious participants from different schools and colleges, top 20 were selected for the final slam poetry finale, which was held in GAA Hall, Tamil in 14th of December. A workshop was also held for teachers. Let us hear one of the teachers saying about slam workshop, Liv Davis from Lincoln School.
What is slam poetry? It's basically like performance poetry, except that it's coming from the individual. It's like they're telling their story, who they are. You're not supposed to use any, costumes or props. The way one recites the poetry, I think, is important. Just like the performance tips that our workshop guru gave us today.
So, slam has come as a new kind of culture entrance to our country. It may or may not help in development of our indigenous culture, but slam has entered one way or the other. But it has its own style and its own weight, importance. Long live slam poetry. Mark Smith, so what?
Phoenix. I was a lost soul to begin with, floating in the space, wandering the vast lanes. I was trying to find my place. And you took me by these hands. You showed me all this dreamland. And as we built our house together, I adorn it with forever and ever. And I prisoned myself delightfully, just to wake up so frightfully. You were hammering the walls beyond all repair. It hurt to look, it hurt to hear the fallen pieces, the shattering sounds of broken hopes and tears battered to the ground. So
you can tell that I'm howling, I'm just doing my thing. You know the units, the gang. I got my grimy shady with me. You front, you'll have to get me off your ass. I bid a lawsuit and laugh. It's not a big deal, it's nothing but some ass. Let's go.